Good morning, ladies. My name is Chance, and welcome to the What If Zuko was the Destroyer and was the brother to Thor and Loki and Hela. 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 So, normally I would do, like Zuko was born and earn from like Inko and all that stuff. But let's go back to Valhalla. I don't know how to say it, but the where Thor and Loki, that Thor, her and Loki, and like a 9 realms are at. So their mother gave birth to 3 people, or no, 4. Her. So the first 2 was Zuko and um her were the oldest ones. Like my only couple, or they all are older than Hun, because actually she's the oldest. Thor is the second oldest. Loki is the third, and then Zuko is 4th. So, and I'm making him, or making Zuko have, like, have the infinity powers too. So it's basically, it should have been named whatever Zuko was, Infinity Destroyer. So basically, this one is basically more upgraded version to the hits, like, counter thing. So yeah. So the Allfather respects their youngest, like Zuko, because over years have passed. He grew a lot faster than a normal human, or like a lot taller. So he is like taller than his own siblings, because he's also infused with Ice Giant. So basically, he has flame abilities, ice abilities, and infinity abilities too. So yeah, it's scary. Very. I know that I have this. This is my first attempt, so if you guys don't mind me having my phone like what it is so one of these days, or actually everyone in the 9 realms respected the Zuko, because even his own brothers and sisters, every time he comes out of his like bedroom, by the way, his bedroom is way too like big for him. Every time he comes out of his bedroom, some people say good morning and like good afternoon and all that stuff. As he, even like Loki, doesn't like prank him, but instead, and sometimes tells him that he says, looks like our brother is awake. Yeah. Ugh. Anything new? Who? Well, there was only a couple ice giants. But we don't want to wake you up for those 3. Did anyone get hurt? No. No. As Thor says, calm down, brother. I know that you're always so worried about us that sometimes it makes me giggle about it. Huh. Yeah. It's complicated than that. It's just I don't want any of it to, like, pass out. Okay? Because how powerful he is. And he is also like an ice giant. And he's basically, he has the entire 9 realms inside of his body, inside of his own soul. So yeah, so he gets respected a lot. Like even his father looks at him. And every time he, like, when he, like, tries to look around for, like, or he tries to remember where Zuko, or actually not remembers, but he was like, man, I can't remember where to get to the kitchen, or to get the drink. And so, yeah, the guards bring him a drink of water. So because he has the entire Valhalla on his, or as his soul, basically. You know how, like, yeah, so he carries the entire 9 realms with him. If he dies, yeah, because Hunter knows that his brother is more, or actually they all know that he's the only one that can. So, and surprisingly, no one tried to kill him. Not even his own brother tried not to, like, get on his brother's bad side. I mean, so, yeah. When I say all 9 realms, it was every single person respected him. Like, every time he comes into, like, to go, like, check on certain things, he sees, or everybody's like, hey Zuko, what's up? And his name is, they just use Zuko because they know that he's the destroyer. like basically Zuko the Destroyer. Yeah. So but one day, or like he goes to training, like he trains his body as the Thor gives him an idea for, if you're that bored, brother, how about all of us, hence giants, ice giants? Well, that would probably upset the balance. As he's trying to think, like he doesn't want to sacrifice the reputation of the, but he's tried so hard to not uh, be that kind of person of recklessness. Yeah. Plus, everyone knows that when he gets upset, or like if his comrades get the injured, and if his comrades gets injured, like even slightly injured, he goes berserk on whoever hurts them. Except he doesn't get angry if it was like jam on the toe or gets slapped in the wrist accidentally. Yeah. Plus so when after he walks, or after the training, he walks. Oh. And of course, he sees his sister. As he says, "Hey, sister, what's up?" "Oh, nothing much." "And how about you?" "Oh, well, our brother are pushing me to try to go to the ice giants, and it's just really don't know." Oh, oh. As he doesn't want to like disturb the balance between the ice giants and the Nordics, or Hanks, as yeah, as she looks at him and she tells him that you're so like you're so like tight against like you. I know that you're the most powerfulest person, but having the restrictions of yourself, like restrict yourself by not killing anybody, is kind of getting like dull. You need to like do the same thing. Now, are you taking their side? I mean, well, technically, yes, but no. No, on it. Because we know that you always, as he's like, no need to say anymore. It's just as he's trying so hard to hold back. Then, as he walks up to his mother, or he's under a lot of stress, as his own mother is like, "Are you doing okay? Seems like you're in a lot of stress." You know, the my brothers and sister her wants me to fight against ice giants to let off some steam. Him, I really don't want to be put through that situation, and and as his sister or his mother was like, well, I know that you're just like your father. You you don't want to fight because you're more worried about killing somebody on, yeah. It's only that's why I try to say no, but if they are pressuring me on that, it's I'm so gonna like I don't want the all father to get mad at me for it. As his father comes out of nowhere, as he says, "Get mad at you for what?" The as he tells him that the Loki and Thor and Hela are pressuring me to go slay some ice giants and to let off some steam and all that stuff. As the Allfather's like, huh, well, they, I know that you're just like me, because you know which is right thing to do. But if you're her like sisters and brother are telling you to like go home, no, and do that, you're not bound to like this. Is no, but I'm just it's I'm not trying to disturb any balance between us and them. It's more like, I mean, if I wanted to, like, it's as he takes a breather, right? Yeah. So as he walks away, if I do it, and as he says, if I do it, please don't hold it against me. As his father says, yeah, I won't. As his mother says that same thing. Okay? As he takes a breather, alright. So then he does the same thing. So Loki and Thor do their, like, chit chat thing. As he says, you finally he accepted it, right? You know, okay? I don't want to end up disturbing the peace, but it's just to let off some steam. I'm okay with that. Plus, I talked to our mother about it. As his. I see. He. He. Huh. And what did they say? Well, they approved on the me, but I'm just more worried about it would send a bad reputation to them. Well, that's okay. Hey. And so he walks in or to the ice realm, and the whole ice battle between them and ice giants. As yeah, so he goes, and let me remind you, Zuko in this what if is way taller. Like he shrinks down um to make sure that he doesn't but during fighting he becomes big and he has these laser eyes, kind of like what Destroyer has, but because he's also part ice giant, he can use ice breath as well, like Superman. But the temperature of his ice breath, the Zuku's ice breath, is so cold that even freezing the person or anything in about 0.1 seconds. That is, I know it's small, but effective. As he tells the ice giant that, or actually he told the ice giant that I don't have anything against you. It's just I need to let off some steam. Hope you guys don't mind. As the ice giant looks at him, and nods his head as he sat the ice giant down, as he tells him the whole story of I didn't want to disturb the peace between you guys and us. So, but my brothers and sisters pressure me to do it. And it's not your fault. Okay? If you have to blame someone, blame my brothers and sisters. Okay? As the ice giant looks at him and he tells him that I I know that you're powerful and we accept that. We don't as they he know that he's not killing them, he's just bruising them up real bad. as he feels better. As Loki says, "How do you feel, brother?" Letting all that steam out. Well, pretty good. But one on the I don't it doesn't feel right to kill them. So yeah. But that's okay, brother. You're after all a pretty powerfulest person. And yeah. As he gets hit in the head by a like by a hammer, like as when he says or when yeah, he uses his full power as then as he uses it as he basically almost detonated the entire like one of the ice realms, but he only watered it down by the nuke as he uses it to explosive. And yeah, levels like a nuke, just a one simple nuke, not like 25 nukes put it fused into one. So he watered it down, and he did like use laser beams to send the pushing the yeah as Noor flies up and hugs him as he tells him that you're okay, brother. It's it's all over. How do you feel? As he says at her the as when he was there was a during that time that he was fighting a ice girl, her she's a princess of the I forget that kingdom called the ice giants one, and she could tell that who she's actually in love with, as she's loving or she loves Zuko. Zuko, like because his aura, like, attracts her to him. Yeah. So then of course, she decides, and after he left with Thor and Loki, of course, Loki was like bandaged up, as yeah. Then the Allfather yells at Loki and Thor for like trying to disturb the peace on as his like so his or so Zuko, who, or he knows that his Zuko doesn't like it when he yells at them. It sounds like he's yelling at him. So, yeah. So or everyone knows that. So then his mother takes him out to make sure that he doesn't want to get himself feel crying. And yeah. And Hilsa too. Like basically Hilsa respects Zuko so much that even the yeah. So like after they got yelled at, the ice ace giant comes out of nowhere, just one, as he tells the guards that he has to deliver a message to who the who Zuko or to that kid. As so then he does as the ice giant gave him the message of or a little note thing as it read in like the princess's handwriting because she knows that only because her father and her mother gave her permission to write anything to the boy thing because everyone knows, or actually the ice giants know that she's in love with that boy. So she wrote, or so the Ice King wrote a command, and yeah, the command was, or like the message to him or to the All Father says that in order to settle the peace down to back to normal, normal, I will make a pose that my daughter will get married to one of your sons, especially Zuko Midoriya, or Zuko, the Destroyer. As the All-Father hears, like, tells him that, like, as the his father tells him that, how do you feel about being married to her, to the Princess of Ice? Yes. As some say, or some are like mumbling them to each other, like, she's the most dangerous princess in the world, and kind of makes sense between her and him because both of them are destructive in their own ways. Her with ice, him with the infinity of power and, like, yeah. So yeah. So they had a wedding going on. They got married. Sorry about that. So basically, yeah, she was in a wedding dress, him wearing a tuxedo, and etc. etc. So it's been 3 years. He's still kicking and screaming. But one day he met the untimely demise of someone. It was way before My Hero Academia thing. So 3 years then into My Hero Academia universe, a demon from the underworld decided to take his matters into his own hands as he stabs Zuko, rips off his arms, his legs, ings, and yeah, killed him straight off of the bat. But there was one thing. Zuko transferred his power, like his soul that had the powers of everything, and he was the 9 realms things, into been reborn into My Hero Academia world. There, he, it would probably be, and when everyone heard that the someone killed owned, and the demon was apprehended before, as the Ice Princess went on a rampage and killing the ice, the demon thing, to get her revenge, as she, like, basically, yeah, she basically froze him solid. Like, there was nothing. So, so yeah. So basically, that's why he is strong. Stronger than a normal human. So, he knows, or actually, Hela knows that the smooth trick, bro. As his only his sister knows is that he transferred his soul before he died. He transferred his spirit into a body that's customized. So he basically looks like a, well, Zuko from the canon. As he lifts his body up, because he still has the green hair, as he turns around, so he basically turned, as he was, like, he felt like himself, as he and his mother's like, well, he's dead, and as Hela says he's not dead. He actually, did you not sense the soul? Because inside of his body, well, that's only when someone took it. As he does remember, as he as he gets up, it feels like he needed to, as he goes to, so he was slowly trying to think of where he is now. And so during this time, of course, Zumi Midoriya was doing her thing. And in this alternate timeline, the Ochako and Bakugo, because they're both friends to Zumi, both of them were actually dating each other's. Like, Ochako gets, every time Bakugo does his thing, she does hers. Yeah. So I also thought about something. If her quirk is gravity and Bakugo's quirk is explosive, would it be like every time the item that they touch or person that they touch lifts up into the air, do they explode? Yeah. So he hangs out as he doesn't truly know what happened. So the time skip to, for them it's 15, but him, it feels like 16. Yeah. So then he goes to UA with them. Or actually he goes to UA as, because Hela didn't know that he's still alive because of the him doing that, because it's something that he picked up when if he was in the jam. So his own sister can tell that. Yeah. So his mother was like, okay, so you said he wasn't there in the underworld or in the heavens, right? Yes. Actually, it's true. Where did he go? Well, to my guess is that he went and to the human realm. That's what I speculate. Huh. Maybe you're right. Hey, I'll go check out. As he goes into My Hero Academia world. well, as Zuko was real, like, has the power. So he tells everyone to get down, as everyone listens. Because let's say it was a, like, course. The, what is that called? That obstacle course where it's during the exam one. So he does, like, his laser vision as he shoots around him. Basically, he obliterated the entire, like, city block. Uh, with just a single, like, done. As let's say there was, at least he had, like, over 9,000 million points. Yeah. The only robots that were left was zero pointers. As Ochako is about to get the robot hand on top of her, but Zuko comes in, and as he used, they thought they were dead, but he lifted it up as he says, as that the no one hurts the allies, as he uses his cold breath to freeze the arm in place. As he picks up the Ochako and walks her to, or he flew all the way and then flew all the way back. And then he used his heat vision. As he says this, burn. As he uses his eyes, his laser eyes. He's to, like, cut the zero pointer in half. So yeah, that was fun. As he was in class 1A. And during the exact same time, Loki and Thor were going to it to become a teachers at there. So yeah. So then everyone's like, "You're Thor? That's a flippin' amazing!" Instead of, like, Mr. Izawa thing, because he's a pro hero, but so he, like, does his pro hero work at night, and yeah. So then Thor is like a teacher to them, and Zuko is no exception. So then he basically he is pretty powerful. So Ochako aims to like have a crush on him. That makes Bakugo angry at him because of like Zuku thing. So it's the same thing though, but during the Heroes vs. Villains, Bakugo wants to kill Zuku for, as Zuku doesn't know why that the Bakugo or the kid wants to kill him so much. As he kind of wants to go back to his home with to be with his beloved. Why? Because he's already married and he's just like basically Ochako is got married to or was like is showing or trying to show her love to a already married man, and that was reduced to a kid. And yeah. So Bakugo, after Bakugo got defeated, Zuko, who, of course, Bakugo was knocked out before. As he quietly says, as to him that he's mad at him for like taking Ochako away from him. As Zuko turns around, oh, that silly girl. As he walks over, or like he says that I'm no interested in girls. Girl, I already have one. And so as Zuko, who told the truth, he wants to, he's, or she still is all yours, so I'm not trying to steal her away from you. It's as he know, or as Bakugo's like thought he was a liar, but then he was in tone of voice, he was like telling the truth. So basically, yeah. So yeah. So please wait for part 2 to be filmed.